So, all right, this is, if it focuses, all right, this is my studio. I'll back up a little bit here. No need to be nervous. So this is my studio. This is where I work. This is my desk. Yes, I have a dual screen and I love it. I keep a lot of my props in this drawer here. This is from IKEA. And just to show you quick office supplies, tons of business cards. Oh, getting into some paper goods, accessories, napkins, all kinds of stuff that I need for photo shoots. Some linens, so I keep all that stuff there. Yes, I'm a photographer for my blog. I blog at Pint Size Baker. So I keep a lot of my dishes and stuff separate. Plant that needs a little extra TLC. Down in my cubby here, I keep my utensils and stuff. There's my lenses. Just easy for me to get to. We've had this furniture for a long time. It's been multi-use for various projects. And over here is my beloved cake stands, which I love and use all the time. So today, like I said, we're going to run through a quick photo shoot. I'm going to show you some of my equipment, some of the things that I have. Get out of the way here. I double tap to hi. So I have been doing this going on almost 5 years now, and I apologize. I've come home from the gym and I look radiant. So people ask all the time what equipment I have, what I'm using, what I'm photographing with, where I'm doing it, my lighting, all that kind of stuff. So that's what we'll get to do. All right, we'll go back again. Double tap. In my office, it's backlit at the moment. I have this big, beautiful window. It faces due west, so I don't get very good morning light, but I do get really harsh afternoon light when it comes in. So middle of the day, like right now, is perfect. And you can see I do have a very light, sheer, gauzy drape just to help diffuse the light. And what I do is I just set up in my window here. Come away so you can see. So use just a plain bounce board, just a three-sided display board that you could use for a science fair project. And then I just use this is paper, fake wood paper that I'm using today. I got my props ready. Yes, I blog weekly. I have a backdrop, which I used to use a lot more often, and right now it's kind of just it just kind of sits in the background at the moment. I don't use it as much anymore. So, okay, that's what we're gonna do. For my camera, for my equipment, I just have a Canon EOS Rebel, nothing special. I do shoot on a tripod because I much prefer a hands-off, and so I can touch and manipulate my food as much as possible. Right now I have a 50mm lens. I love this lens. It's my newest lens and I use it a lot, but I'll probably be switching out with my 90 as well. This is just a Sigma, I can hold my hand still, a Sigma lens, which was, I believe, on Amazon. So it's a great little lens. I am going to go to the kitchen and get my ice cream sandwiches. You guys want to come with me? Yeah, sure. We'll just walk over to my... So we're going to go get my ice cream. Normally, if I was doing this, I would have had everything ready to go, but because this is ice cream, I need to keep it in the freezer as long as possible so that I don't end up with a big old mess. Now, like I said, I made these yesterday, so they're hopefully nice, cold, frozen solid, because nothing worse than melting ice cream during a photo shoot. All right. So I'm going to hand the camera off to my husband because I don't have a second tripod, and we will go through this as quick as possible because of these ice creams. All right?
It doesn't look good.
Come around here. So, I'm just gonna, they were a little melty. Let's get these unwrapped. I end up with so much junk around the perimeter of my photo area where I put all the crap, all the stuff, all the things from all the accessories that I need from the photo shoot end up just on the side, and then I have to clean everything up. It's not the best arrangement, but it works. I'll try to find the prettiest angle here. Get these unwrapped. So I started off, I already knew what accessories I wanted to use. I already knew what props I wanted to use for this photo shoot. So that makes life a little bit easier. Oh, this one got really smushy. I don't know if I'll use this one. This one got really melty. Okay, I'm going to keep that one off to the side for now. So that means I'm going to move one of these over. Let's find a pretty angle here. Maybe I'll put this one in the back. I'll put this one in the back because then I can make it kind of blurry. So it can't really see how ugly it is. It's not the best looking one. We'll try for that. All right. And then I always have paper towels. Okay. I'm gonna turn my camera on. I don't want it on manual. I want it on aperture priority. Can you see that? Okay, so I want it on aperture priority because I want to control my depth of field. So I'm going to let everything else float. Over here. Does that help? So I want everything to float. So I'm going to put it on a relatively low aperture, 5.6. That's not spectacular. It's not super shallow, but it's not everything's going to be in focus either. All right. Let's get this in focus here. So I'm going to do my best to try and hit my 3 quadrants. Move that guy. So I got this one right in the foreground, right in the first third quadrant. My ugly ones are in the back, and you can see that they're blurry. And then I got my secondary one at 5.6. See how that works out. Do you always shoot with the I do, yeah, because I'm on the tripod, so I don't handhold as much as I used to. I only handhold if the angle I want is really uncomfortable with the tripod. Can you show how low the table is? The table is only knee high. We intentionally cut the table really, really low. So that I can get better overhead shots. It's really just a matter of, when I have to do straight on shots, I will hand hold it, sit on the floor, and photograph. But we're going to come up a little bit for a little more overhead shot. Once again, I'll leave it at 5.6 and photograph. And let me show you an example. I'm going to bring my aperture all the way down to 1.4. So this is the most shallow depth of field you can get. So really I'm strictly focusing right here, right in the very front of the ice cream sandwich. And then I'll take my picture, and you can see that everything in the back is really blurred out, really and totally. If my aperture go all the way up to 8, You'll see the brownies, the sandwiches in the back are much more in focus this time. So here's another view. So here is at 8 aperture in focus, and there's 1.4. See how blurry? You can't identify the sprinkles in the background. They just kind of look bleh. So somebody asked about my backgrounds. This is paper. It's a roll of paper towel, a roll of paper, photo paper. And here comes the FedEx guy. So that's what I do, and I'll just kind of go through and take several different overhead shots, come in a little bit closer, move a little bit farther. I go up and down in my aperture all the time. I take several shots. I know a lot of people don't like the tripod. They feel very restricted in the tripod. I love it because I can set it and then manipulate things where I want to manipulate them. Say if I don't want this in the background anymore, let's move that out of the way. These are now too close together. This time I'm going to go for a square photo. That'll be great for Instagram. So I'm going to pretty much ignore everything on the lower third here. I'm at a 3.5 aperture. And put that in there. So if I ignore the lower third, that's my square photo, and it'll be great for Instagram, a nice square photo. We also need a horizontal. Okay, we also need a horizontal photo for Twitter. So we're going to go horizontal. Maybe we'll put these in the back again, off to the side, so you just barely get that glimpse of them back there. And I want them a little bit farther apart. Ooh, you know what would be fun? Is little paper, I can't see that in the horizontal though. No, can't see that. Put it over here. You see it there? Oh yeah, you can kind of see this. The fun straw. So then we'll put this over here. And so, see, I can manipulate my scene, make it the way I like. I don't like these donuts over here. Let's pull them out all together. There we go. That's a cute little scene. So I don't need to worry about back and forth and around again. And I'm going to bring my aperture back up to 6. And shoot. All right, so somebody had asked about my tripod. This was just a $100 tripod that I got on Amazon. I don't even see a name on it. Do you see a name on it? Oh, okay. Ravelli. And it was $100 on Amazon, and it goes up really high, and I can make it really low, and it has this awesome pistol grip, it's called, right? No, my husband's moving around. Okay. So it has a pistol grip, so you just squeeze it and move the head where you want it to go, up and down and around to the side. So, Ravelli tripod, $100 on Amazon. I love it. I also like this cup in the background, the little milkshake in the background. That looks cute there. So, this shot is looking like it's going to be like my lead-in picture, just based on, here's the final shot. Just based on the size. So I have room up here to write my name or the recipe name. It's got really great framing. It's bright, it's colorful. I think it looks great. But that's what I do. And that's what I go. So, other than that, I mean, it's kind of boring. Photograph. Oh, you wanted to see my 90. Okay, so let's do a quick, okay, here, let's show the tripod right here. Bring it around here. So here's the shot with a 50, and I'm not going to move my lens. Okay, I'm not going to move the camera. So there's the 50 millimeter. I'm going to quickly change out the 50, put on the 90, and you can see the zoom. that the 90 macro, I can get it on there. I'm doing this blind. Where's my dot? There we go. Okay. So without changing anything, kept everything where it was. That's how much more zoom the 90 millimeter will bring. Obviously I don't want it right there, so I'll bring it over. And if I just want this really beautiful up close shot without getting down and into the frame. I'm not any closer. I'm not way in front of the, in front of my subject. It's a little crooked, so I'm going to fix that. I'm going to take a step back slightly so I can get right where I want it. Again, I'm right from the gym, so I look like heck. There we go. So we have some fun ice cream sandwiches made with donuts that I'll be posting in a couple days. All right, were there any other questions? I was trying to keep up. All right, so that's what I do. It's nothing spectacular. I don't think it's anything out of the ordinary. You always have the best pictures. Thank you. It's just a matter of moving around, adjusting your light. Like I said, the bounce board really helps. Having a nice window helps. Doing it in the middle of the day helps. I do, from how many recipes, it depends, because some days I'll go gangbusters on one day and make like 5 recipes and try to get them all photoshopped, but some days I'll make it, wait a day to shoot, because like ice cream will just sit in the fridge and that's, you know, no big deal. Other things do, like if you make a pie is much easier to cut if it's cold, so you would want to refrigerate that overnight. So it depends. Today this was a one-off because these were made and I have to get them done. So it depends. But other than that, I hope you guys enjoy. Maybe I'll be back again with more. I know, my kids will eat it. I'll be back with more photo shoots later on. Thanks so much for watching, everybody. And you can find my blog at pintsizebaker.com. Thanks.